Okay, so I hope it's started. Let me see, and then we'll start with the introduction as usual. So I wanted to see first if the stream is working perfectly. Okay, so sorry, I'm starting late or very late. It's 1:45 a.m. every day. Like I'm targeting, like okay, I'll do things early, but things I don't know what's wrong with me, and some other things come into queue, and I have to finish them, and then I have to jump into it. So today I get time now. I was busy in some tasks, so let's forget about that. And now let's jump into the straight to the problem solving. Okay, one more thing I just wanted to say before we jump. Okay, it's more about what we say. Let me close everything. There are so many things. I think now I'm getting some backlog problems as well. There are two problems where I solved with only memoization. I haven't solved the problems with the tabularization approach. So there are two problems. I need to mark them. How should I mark them? Let me call them this problem. This is minimum coins target sum. I think this one also has the same issue. I solved it using. So today we will jump into coin change 2 problem. Okay, and we are going to do it, and our goal is simple: 1 hour, 2 approaches. At least we should jump, like if one is solvable, then others should be also very fine and simple and easy. But nowadays I'm noticing something is going wrong. Things are not in the proper way. But let's not forget, our goal is simple: consistency, 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 endurance, endurance, endurance. Okay, so let's jump into this problem. Bro, I think God don't want me to. I mean, imagine today I have to do two tasks. First, I need to finish it. So if I'm assuming, like if I'll take 1 hour, in ideal scenario, then it will be like, let's assume it will be like around 3 o'clock, and after that I have to jump for AI. Yesterday only I spent 1 hour. Today if I'll spend 1 hour, 1.5 hour, so in ideal scenario it will go up to 4.5. Oh god, so bad. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, so if you see this solution, just forget about it. It's just I had to uh, store my streak, keep my streak, okay, because I knew I will be. I'm gonna solve it, but not sure like when I will get time or something. Okay, so without wasting time, let's start clock first. Today no more discussion on it, and let's target 1 hour. I hope everything will be solved within 1 hour, and if not, then we'll get some experience from it. Every time, whenever we are failing or passing, we are getting some experience. If you are succeeding, it's well and good. If not, then we are getting experience. Okay, so first thing first, what is the solution? No, so it's not solution. First, what is the problem says? Let me read it out loud. So given, oh, why they kept it like given an array coins of n integers representing coins denominations. Your task is to find the number of distinct combinations. Okay, number of distinct combinations that sum up to a specified amount of money. If it's possible, number of distinct combinations that sum up to a specific amount of money. If it's possible, it's impossible to achieve the exact amount with any combination of coins. Return 0. Single coin can be used any number of times. Return your answer with modulo 10 to the power 9 plus 7. First thing, I have n number of coins, okay. Given an array coin, okay, how it is different from the previous problem? Return the answer with modulo 10 to the power 9 plus 7. Given no, they kept given an array coins of n integers representing coins denominations. Your task is to find the number of distinct combinations that sum up to a specified amount of money. If impossible to achieve the exact amount with any combination of coins, return 0. Single coin can be used any number of times. Return your answer with modulo 10 to the power 7. 9 plus 7. Okay. Okay, so first thing is okay, let's see the all the values of coins are unique. Great. I was expecting this either is n greater than equals to 1. So the coins denomination will start from 1 to 1000. Okay, that's cool. There are n, I mean there could be n denominations and distinct denominations, and it could go from 1 to 1000. Okay, that means okay, now I just have worked out we have different coins, so we'll start from one from a particular coin. Let me open my white paper, digital white paper. Bro, where are you? And yeah, solve it on paper too. God. Let's mark it. Timer, let's keep it 30 minutes. I'm assuming 30 minutes will be reset. Okay, let's start it, man. 60 minutes timer, and our goal is simply here I will keep 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Let's take it here, and here I will keep. Okay, it's not good. So 30 minutes I'm taking in the whiteboard. So 2 4 10 2 4 10 we have given. Let's consider all the scenarios. What are the possible scenarios? Whiteboard. Oh, is it not available? There are so many things that I kept open. Or where is that? I mean, I think I haven't opened whiteboard. So let me open. I mean, function f, function, bro. Come on. Okay, 2 4 10. Our and no. And my goal is simply target is 10. Right? 10, I believe. It's 10, right? Target is 10. So now what are the different options? First you have 2, so you can take 2 plus 2. Okay, you can take 2 2 2 2 2, and you can take 2 2 2 4, and you can take 10. You can take 2 4 4. 2 4 4. So these are different options. So I just wanted to see what are the options. So at starting you have 0. There are two options, like you are at this element, and you say like, okay, I have two options: either I will take, not take. If I won't take it, then I won't take it further. Okay, so you said okay, great, no more twos will be here. But if you are taking two, you said I will take two. Now I have not take, and here I can say take. Okay, so one thing I see, if I took two, so can there be another any particular path that can be same? I just wanted to see path be same. I mean same pattern. Everything will be unique. I mean every every denomination is unique. God. So 0 here you will say no, I don't take 2. So you can take, like now you are not going to take any further. But here you said let me take one more 2. Now you'll say not take. Here you said like okay. Now you will say okay, no problem, I haven't took 2, and here it will be 0. Now you said you have 4 options. Take 4 you took, and you did not took 4. So okay, now you will say it said like you have to take unique combinations of it, and I just wanted to see what are the duplicates can be. I mean if you do not take, that means it won't come again. Four. Take. I think all will be unique, bro. I don't know. My brain is working up perfectly or not. What I think, whenever you are taking, whenever you are not taking, that means you completely discarded. So it's completely different branch. That means you won't get that particular number because everything is unique. So it's not going to repeat again, right? So I mean, if suppose you are traveling from here to here to here, definitely that means you are starting, you took 4 and you haven't took 2, so definitely these paths will not be having 2, so you cannot say like 2. And here whenever you are considering something, every time you are taking something, then that means it is already different path. It's like here you consider 2 1 2, here you consider 2 2 2 twos, and after that like you are either taking it further or you are not taking it further. Can it be further? Like I don't see any. and I don't see any coins with denomination 0, so that won't be like duplicate issue. And amount is also greater than 0. Coins are unique. So just let me formalize. If I'm not, either you are taking coin or not taking. If you are not taking, not take, diff path, it already different. Taking a different path, both are different. Another, now you are taking further or not taking. If taking, then it is different. If not taking, then also it's different. Like you are every time you are covering different paths. So idea is, I think then it's same problem, right? Still I'm confused. If it is same, then why it is 2 times? Okay, so what I'll do, I will start from first coin, first denomination, and I will go through all the denominations. So what I'm gonna do, I will start from first denomination, that will be 0, and I will start iterating through all the denominations. Now before I jump into any conclusion, what will be the memoization? Target value that you are looking for. What is the problem? Coins, right? And imagine okay, target coins, and what are the other values? Flow. Target coins. Target means amount. So let's say amount. Coins. Let's say n. N will represent basically number of coins or denominations, you can say. And one other thing is memory. Memory will be like we are going to check with what is the value and what is the amount. If it is there, that means you already calculated it somewhere. Path is same, but its approach is different. So definitely different options, you can say. So first thing, if you have only one coin remaining, if I equals to n minus 1, what does it mean? You have one coin, so there are two options. Amount, either you will be, if coins of I is greater than amount, then you cannot make denomination, right? So you will return 0. That means it's not possible from its end. So this is one condition. Second, now you have to the amount that is remaining, and you have only one coin. So if you have to say, like, if you can split it into like 2 coins, 3 coins or something. So if amount what we say, amount percentage by coins of I not equals to 0, that might also means you cannot be able to divide this amount divide this amount or multiple, like you cannot take a set of coins and make the amount. So return 0. Else, if this is not the case, if it is case condition, if not, then this will be case either, or it means less than or equals to, right? If it is equals to, then also it will work for one. Return amount divide by coins I5. Okay, so this is base condition. Second, if AMT of I, not MMT, mem of I and AMT amount, I mean, greater than or equals to 0. Okay, that means it's already been visited, and return this and this only. What I did. Okay, if not the case, then that means we need to calculate it. So you will say first condition, take, I think I already made, I solved the, not I think I solved all. So what will be different? I something that's the case, then it's very bad. Take initially what you saying 0 amount. If okay, amount take equals to coins of I. What are you doing? So solve, you can say, and you will say I will remain I and amount will be reduced minus coins of I and so on. Not take not take means I plus 1, amount will remain same. This is the case, and now you can say result equals to minus 1. Result not take, else if elif not take mem of I, and you can say AMT equals to result. Just went out, I'm thinking like if not take, if weight is greater than this. So can it be the case that will not fail, that will fail the condition uniqueness? So suppose you took first, you are taking 2, okay, now you need to find 8, let's say 9, you took again 2, great, you took again 2, you took again 2, 8, now you cannot take further. So what you did you took another approach. let's say there is another denomination of 1, so you got it this. So this is one path that you failed, this is one path that you got. And will there be any other path? No. Maybe you can say from here you started taking, so it is not take, that means you won't take 2 further. Not take, that means you don't take 2. There you can't take. If you will start from here, let's say to 1, then it is completely different. 2 to 2, 1, 2 to 2, 4 by 1. So all paths are different. Okay, I think the last one was to count the minimum number of coin. Oh, I forgot. Minimum number of coins are needed, minimum denomination required to get the amount. But here is find the all possible options that. So okay, so it's like, oh god, my hairs are falling. I don't know, falling down. I like whenever I'm, what do you say, running my fingers through the hair. I see. I think I will become bald after some time. I need to earn a lot of money to get transplant and see one hair. This minoxidil is not working though. I have to apply again. Okay, so 11 minutes. Let's pause the timer. I mean, why do we need to pause the timer? I mean, yeah, we can say. So target is simple. I feel it's simple. Let's see. I equals to, not I, n equals to, they already given n, right? So I don't need to take. Memory is nothing but -1 for underscore in range 1. So amount plus 1, so that you can get the result. I mean, you can fill all the elements. And for underscore in range, I have a question. Why are we taking till mo plus 1? At the starting you will be having 0 and amount. That's why if you wanted to store 0 and amount, then what needs to be done? It should be like amount plus 1, then only you will be able to store 0. And now we have total n, so definitely 0 and n minus 1. 0 represents 0 first coin, so we don't need to consider other things. Okay, now return self dot solve, and here you will say I will be 0, target will be amount, and coins n and mem. Define solve index I and amount, coins n and mem. Okay. Oh, I forgot one thing, self. It is an object of this, I mean it's a method of this class, right? So now, okay, I need to do one more thing. I need to record a Python lecture. So many things are in the pile up or backlog. I'm unable to manage my time. Hopefully I will solve it quickly, then I can jump into another thing at least. So I amount, but no, it's not gonna happen, I know. So if I equals to n minus 1, that means it is the last element. And what you will say, if coins of I is greater than amount, that means you cannot make denomination from this. If amount division by coins of I you are not able to make push equals to not equals to 0, then also you cannot break into like this amount. You cannot break into the you can say integer number of coins. What do we say? I don't know what's wrong with my camera. Forget it, man. Return 0. Okay, the second condition will be something, you have amount, you have coins, so now you can split it. So return amount. 1 minute, bro. Return when? This is one possible option, right? You don't need to return denomination coins. I am just doing messed up. I'm creating mesh. So this is like, you will say, okay, 0 means not possible, 1 means possible. Okay, great. And now you will say okay. Now you will say, okay, no problem. Finally you will say, okay, take if mem of I and amount greater than 0, greater than equals to 0, it means you already covered. So return mem of I and what will be the values of it? What are the options that you are getting from here? Yeah, so you will say mem of I and amount. Okay, finally you will say take equals to 0 if if coins of amount, coins of I is less than equals to amount, that means you can use this coin in the denomination, in this particular denomination graph, not graph, path you can say. Then take, you will say, okay, I'm taking this one. Okay, so this is one possible option. So you'll say, okay, self dot solve, let's solve it. It will say, okay, solve it, bro, and I plus I will keep same. Okay, then you will say, okay, let's see, if you are able to solve, then I will consider this count. If you are not, then I will say it's not possible. Okay, then you will do something like this. I and what are the I mean my brain is like 3Z or 2Z coins. I saw a video where a Persian commented on that particular video, like this Persian's brain is like working in 6G, because that Persian like was talking to a girl and she said something and he responded immediately with improvisation, without hesitation, and also it's like quickly. And you know, when we are in fight with someone or we are fighting, always we used to forget like what needs to say at that moment, but after that, okay, what if I said this, I said this. I always feel very bad when I wanted to say something I I couldn't say at that time, and after that I'm getting some punchlines. It always happens with me. I don't know about you guys. And not take will be self. I don't know why I'm writing this, self dot solve I plus 1. You will say, okay, I plus 1 amount. Okay, I'm my bad. Amount minus coins of, if you took it, coins of I hope everything I'm writing correctly. And coins and mem. Finally, result is nothing but take plus not take, whatever the amount that, whatever the count that you are getting written. Mem of I and amount. So this is the count for that. You will say result, return result. I think everything is looking pretty straightforward. Alright, I got one only. Why, bro? Why it happens with me? We don't have any options, so there will be only one path. Ah, 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 oh, 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 oh. I mean, it's returning one only or what? Let me see it again. You start. Okay, let's imagine from the bottom side. Two, 4, 10. Imagine you are at 10. So you have two options, take or not take. It depends on amount. I missed one part, I believe. It's somewhere in between you got the amount. Amount became 0. Okay, that means you got one option. But just thinking like, oh, can it be the case? So every time you are exploring the different paths, right? I just want to make sure it is not the case. Let's say here is you got somewhere the count that you are looking for. Okay, that means you won't need to go to the further deep dive into that path. Right, because you got the denomination. Now you will explore other paths. So can it be like if you are you are into a particular take not take, so you will be back and you will start from another path. So definitely you won't take that coin again. So as per my understanding, I don't think we are gonna. I always do this. What the fuck, bro? You are. I think I'm mad. I don't know. If that's the case, God. What is this, bro? You always make mistakes. I mean, I think I need to go to a psychiatric or what? I will say my brain stopped working. Even books are not helping me. Like, I'm not reading even books. So the biggest problem is I'm reading, but every day 2-3 pages only. Nowadays, my productivity is getting down because I'm streaming a lot of time. Most of the time, I'm streaming or creating something or learning something or in working. Oh, okay. So many things. Forget about that. Let's do it first, bro. Club isn't the best place to find love, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. And yeah, bro. What is happening with me? I don't know. Things are not in my plate. Okay, so it's done. Now I need to do it using another approach, that is tabular method. So I think that will be also similar to it. So let's say, what was it? 2, 4, 10, and target was 10. Forget about it. Let's say we have, okay, we have one coin. 0 represents only one coin. At least we'll be having one coin, right? So let's say 0 means here it is number of index of coin. No. Let's say we have one coin, okay? So it's represent 0. We have one coin. So what are the possible options? If your target is 0, then you can get, right? This is one option. And 0, if your target is 1, then you will say, okay, let me see. Target is 1. Okay, I'll say if coins of I means this is I. Is greater than Z. Coins of I is greater than Z. That means, okay, what you will do? Oh, okay, my bad. Greater than J, that means you cannot make denominations because the coin is bigger than the amount that we are looking for. So then 0. Else you will say there are two conditions, or you will say, okay, or coins or amount Z percentage by coins of I not equals to 0. That means also you will say return 0. Else that means it is not the case. If okay, if it is not the case, then you will say J percentage by coins I. This is the normal condition when you are getting. So for the base condition filling. For other conditions, what are the conditions? You have to consider two things. Take will be like you are taking this. There are two things first consider. If coins of I is 0 to, okay, is less than equals to Z. Then what you will say? So first you will say consider take equals to 0. So the same condition that we applied there, then take will be it will be like something like what do we say? You are you will consider the same. Okay, let me see. If your target is 0, you are looking for 0 amount. Okay, here one more thing. If you are at any conditions like where you got 0 and it could be any coins that you are looking for, then that means this is already covered. So 1 1 1 and it's very pretty much needed. So you will start from here onwards like 1 and take will be coins of not coins table, you can say table, and what suppose you are here, so what is your decisions? You will consider, I mean this coin of I, you will say okay, if it is smaller than this, then you can say okay I can take it. So take, and target will become lesser, so table will be, and you will stay in the same, and z minus, you can say coins of I, you considered it, because else if it is not case, I meant not take, will be table I minus 1 and j will remain same, and finally return at the end you have n minus 1 coins, so you will say okay whatever the result, that is n minus 1 and j will be amount. Okay, let's jump into the solution part. Okay, got. First thing is table. Okay, I'm not gonna use two-dimensional table because it's not needed. Previous, what I'll say? Let's say I will fill it with some dummy data for underscore in range, and you will say coins of no amount plus 1, and current also you will say in the same fashion. I mean these are just placeholder, so don't worry about this. Current, now base case, so you will say previous of 0. I mean if you have 0 coins and you are at 0, that means you are already achieved the target that you are looking for, amount is 0. So you will say 1 for z in range 1 to amount plus 1, that means till amount. If okay, what we say, coins of 0 is less than equals to z, that means you can consider this coin. Okay, no. Okay, if it is greater than z, that means you are in the base case, and if it is amount is greater than coin value is greater than j, that means you cannot use it as a denomination. Then you will say previous of z equals to 0, and you know if another condition is or coins of not coin but j percentage by coins, suppose the first condition is true, false, then it will go to second. So it's like I'm using short circuiting. Either I can use two different conditions, but it's better like I should use two conditions. Not equals to 0, then also that means this is the condition. Else what you will do, previous of z will be nothing but j by coins of I. Coins of I, forget bro, it's coins of 0 you will say. base conditions we have filled. Now for I in a range, we will say 1 to n. N means n minus up to n minus 1. And for j in range, you will say 1 to amount plus 1. And for 0, you will say current of 0 is equals to 1. And reason is simple, like when you have target amount 0, then target like amount that 0, that means you already achieved that amount value. Now you can use this, you already calculated the amount, you already got the amount. So okay, that means here you what you will say, take equals to 0 if coins of I less than equals to j. That means you can consider this coin. So you will say take will be nothing but not coins but previous of you consider this, right? So j minus not previous but current only, current of j minus coins of I, you consider it, okay? And not take, it means you are not considering this. So that means you are relying on the completely on the past one. Next one, you can say previous and I previous of say, this is the condition. And finally you will say result is equals to take plus not take. And I forgot again, I'm gonna forget the mod. Mod is equals to 10 to the power 7 plus not 7 bro 9 plus 7. So you will say okay, no problem, let's take percentage mod. After a while I'll forget, like we have to use semicolons in some other programming language. Okay, this is the condition. Now I got this. So you will say okay, no problem, not previous, current of I j is equals to result. Finally you will say okay, I got this, previous equals to current, and you will copy all the elements. 5 minutes. Okay, now you got it. And finally you have this thing. So return previous of what, previous of privet, no privet, I mean I think it's Russian language, and there you can use privet means hello, I believe. I learned few words. Gizianimoy drums, I believe. I'm looking like English, right? No problem, bro. When I'm gonna see it, like in future, once I'll become old, I'll grow old, maybe my teeth will start falling and my hands will start shivering. Then I'll see, I was so handsome. And I'll see, like, I haven't I did the things that I wanted to do, because always you will feel. So that's why if anyone is gonna watch till here, maybe someday, and I have only one recommendation for you. Maybe I will be grew older, maybe after 10, 20, 30 years later, and then if you are gonna watch, then I would be having only one suggestion for you. Take risk, bro. Whatever you want to do, just go and do, explore. Nothing more than that. It's your life. It's like you know plants. Every day, just look at them, or even the insects about them, like the insects, all other that have shorter lifespan. Even you can say dogs. You will feel things. You are taking your life for granted, and you believe like okay, once you will get into another life, there isn't any other life. It's a myth only, I believe. From my point of view, I feel like it's like once you will go into deep sleep. That's all. Never gonna awake again. I don't know about what people think. It's their way, but I feel like this only. Okay, forget about that. Why did I get 10? Here I did mistake. I was using the same. Okay, that's all for this story. Finally, after 2 days of, maybe this problem was simple, I will say. Simply. Okay, so we covered everything within the, how much time I spent elapsed today? 56 minutes. Okay, let's jump into another thing, man. I maybe I'll record first Python lecture. I need to do that, and after that maybe I'll be back and we'll start cloud churning. Not cloud churning. So sorry. We need to start LangChain. So I will do 30 minutes, 20 minutes hands-on whatever we learned yesterday, or whatever I learned yesterday. Uh, it was like I covered almost 1 hour lecture, and then we will jump into further lecture, and I'm targeting like till 4:30 or something. Let's see if it go how it goes. But yeah, pretty much thanks to God and thanks to Jai Mata Di because I just solved this problem. I know it's the same problem, just little tweak, or it's very much pretty much similar. But I hustled when I solved it for the first time. Okay, thanks. I'm gonna again stream another. We'll meet in another stream. See you soon. Bye bye. Take care and keep hustling, keep practicing, and yeah, we'll be wherever you wanted to be. And God bless you.